Yeah! Blah, 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 blah. Pace. What it do, what it is. Peace. It's my window, I can't stand the rain. It's my window, I can't stand the rain. Back up. Peace. Peace. It's been a minute, actually, since I've been on. Peace. What's the science? Let some people come through. Oh no. There we go. Got a better mic. They try to play me. What's the science? Y'all know how it is. Wait a little bit for more people to come through. I see 2 people in the building. McKnowledge born. All right, so Man, things is kind of heating up. Things is heating up. Kids starting school. So, focusing on that. Basically getting the house in order. Peace from the cream of civilization. Peace, G. What's the science? Okay, that's a good name though. From the cream of civilization. That's peace. Did you come up with that, G, or you heard it from somewhere else? Cream of civilization. That's peace. Pardon the noise. I got the window open because it's a bit toasty. Yeah, so depending on the amount of engagement, this might be a short one. It's a holiday week, so as far as relating to my job, it's a holiday week, so things are kind of wonky and shit. So I'm in traffic, whipping. Be at the rest soon though. Okay, that's peace. I feel you. I feel you. Yeah, that that last video, peace at Dark Kim, be Allah Christ. It got some love. It got some love in the form of views. Oh, hold on. Let me. Oh, whoops. Uh, the link in for those that want to come on and add on for a second. Peace, Supreme Islam Khalik Asil Allah. That's a hell of a long name. Peace. Are you new to the channel or because Peace Supreme, or did you change your name? Supreme, are you new or did you change your name? Supreme Islam Khalik or Khalik Asil Allah. Peace, Jarrell. No doubt, no doubt. That's peace. Get to y'all destination safely. Okay. This is my second or third time listening to the bill. I'm usually at work and I be in the chat a lot on Darkim's page. Okay. Is it do you ever come on here and talk? Cause that Khalid. Is it Khalid or Khalid? That's kind of familiar, so I'm just asking, what's your name always at? I got that Isley Brothers song stuck in my head. I've been listening to it all week. Let me know. Let me know. Love that damn song. So, how fast does your word travel? Peace. That's kind of like a combination of okay, all right. Okay, big dog. Okay, babe. All right, big man. Originally from me, knowledge I got a lot. Cream of civilization. All right, player. Muff. Hey, you got it. You got it. Okay. Okay, Khalid. All right, Supreme, that's peace. So is Supreme Islam Khalid Asil Allah, that's your righteous name? That's peace. I think I seen you in Dark Hill. Dark Hill's chat. Y'all know Dark Kim was on yesterday. Uh, uh, is he? I think it might have been yesterday or the day before. He was on Instagram. I popped in there for a couple of seconds. Man, I was tired of shit. Yeah, I get up. Monday I got up early. I got up at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, or not Monday. It was my Monday, but it was Tuesday. So Tuesday, I got up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Got to work at like 3:30. Making beats. Oh, you was making beats on the Instagram. A piece of Dark Kim. You know, big time YouTubers coming in. Peace. Hey, Dark Kim, you seen that my last live piece of Dark Kim BLR Christ? You seen that one? Of course, you know, we kind of strayed from the topic, but we got back to it. All right. Peace, peace. So, like I was saying, no, I ain't see it. Yeah, well, it's the title is Peace. Dark Kim be Allah Christ. Yep. That was after you basically announced your retirement. So then, Wednesdays, I added on Wednesdays. I might just do Wednesdays because my schedule's getting a little busier and more time for the young. Oh, hold on. Oh no, my hold on. Let me see. Internet. All right, let's peace. All right. How fast does your word travel? Like I was saying, for me, that's like it's a couple of degrees. It's a couple of degrees in that. Off the bat, I'm thinking about the knowledge degree in the 1 to 14. Have you not heard that your word shall be bond regardless to whom or what? And I'm also thinking the God degree in the 1 to 40. That's where I get I got the beginning of that question. How fast? How do y'all see that question? How fast does your word travel? I know some people is, in traffic and all that. That's why I give a little bit of time before I really get into it. For those that, haven't really been on my builds. Peace, Rishi, calm Islamly. What's the signs, Lord? Shit, I'm gonna need some water pretty soon. How fast does your word travel? Mm. Does it just travel the 1,120 miles? Or 1,120 feet per second? Mm. Of course, the 1,120 miles is faster per second, but that's not how fast sound travels. Okay. Well, it's past the 20-minute mark, so let's just get into it. All right. How fast does your word travel? See, how I see it, right? Is that when when I think of how fast your word travel, I don't only think about the words that you're sharing. right? For example, when when you say when you tell someone you don't eat pork, right? And then they see you eating a pepperoni pizza from Domino's, they don't have to be told that you're lying. They can see what you're doing. You see what I'm saying? So, how fast does your word travel? It's not necessarily only your speech that I'm talking about. How well is your wisdom being understood? Yeah, that's also a thing. Wisdom being your ways and your actions, your words, ways, and actions. So, how fast does that travel? Because remember, light travels at the rate of 186,000 miles per second. So, generally speaking, what we see, the information we get from our sight is going to travel faster than the information we get from that 1,120 feet per second. You see what I'm saying? So when I got a certain, plus degree being the five powers of observation, sight is the first one. And I look at it as the order in which the speed in which you obtain information. So, like I was saying, how fast does your word travel? I don't look at that only as speech. Just like Rishi Kamaslamli said, your wisdom being understood. In the example that I said, right, that you told someone you don't eat pork, but then they saw you eating a pepperoni pizza from Domino's. They saw the box and everything. Domino's don't have turkey pepperoni. At least not that I know of. I haven't ate Domino's in a long time. But they don't have pork substitute there. So they did not need you to tell them that, oh, well, yeah. They didn't need you to tell them that you lied. They see with their own eyes. You see what I'm saying? So at that point, your word didn't travel that fast. And it has a stopping point. See, light travels continuously. If nothing, reflects it or obstructs it, it's going to continue. That's why we see the light rays from stars that, you know, millions, billion years ago. But, when we talking about your word traveling, it didn't travel that long, that far. See what I'm saying? So how fast does your word travel? Could you say something in your family and then people take it and then share with others? I mean, if they look at you as the best knower, then again, some people, hard to lead in the right direction, easy led in the wrong direction. We got to take that into account also. How fast does your word travel? How y'all see that? Hold on, I didn't even. I mean, I know some of y'all was responding to what I was saying, but I need to check the quality of the. Right quick. Peace. Peace. All right. I'll be right back. I'm about to make it a little brighter in here. All right, peace. Peace, Wise you. Peace, everyone just came in. Had to make it a little brighter, casting some shadows and shit. Peace. We was just building on how fast does your word travel? And does it really travel just 1,120 feet per second? And the example that I was saying earlier is that you could tell someone you don't eat pork, and then they see you eating a pepperoni pizza from Domino's. They don't, you don't have to tell them that you're eating pork. They can see it with their eyes. See, light travels at the rate of 186,000 miles per second. And sound just travels at the speed of 1,120 feet per second. So, generally speaking, the information that you're going to receive usually is fastest by your sight. That's what we were just building on. How fast does your word travel? You know, I've never been asked this question. I don't even know if this is really something that, you know, he would ask somebody. But it's the title of the lie. We like to, you know, switch it up sometimes. Peace to everybody coming in. Peace, peace. How's everyone living? Your way has been Islam since 89. What do you mean by that? Knowledge. Your way have been Islam since 89. '89, that's the year I was born. So you've been Islam approximately 33 years. Give or take the month. So then, what do you mean by that? I don't know if you're still in traffic. Hold on right quick. I gotta call somebody. Plenty of hills and mountains, and on 7 I stand. Okay. My way has been. Well, what do you mean by my way has been Islam since 89? Because 89, that's a special year. That's the year I was born. So, you know, I just. What do you mean by that? Plenty of hills and mountains. Okay. A coinkydink that you say mountains. You know, Mount Everest is 29,141 feet high. If y'all on that degree, y'all know, well, shit, if you on that degree, you basically almost know the full 120. But if you know that degree, you'll know why I said it. Hills and mountains, yep. Hills and valleys. Shit, sometimes below sea level too. like this weekend, right? You know, I don't share too much on here, but this weekend was a tad bit rough. You see, my mom, she's been in the hospital for almost a year straight, and she has a trachea in her throat. They had it surgically removed. She wasn't doing too well. Well, I mean, she was doing cool without it, and then they put it back in. After the surgery, she hasn't been doing too well. They told the family to come and visit her, possibly say your last goodbyes. You know, that's what I was working with this weekend, last weekend, and it's a little over a year since my old dad returned to the essence. So I was like, damn, man, both parents are going to be gone within a year. Of course, we over here we positive thinking. So gave her some positive energy, positive thoughts. She's stable. Last year, the guys talk about hills and mountains. Last year was a valley below sea level. Specifically August. And it didn't even really hit me until late September, around my born day. And that's that one of my old videos I was talking about the duty of a 5%er and just having the duty of being a son, a daughter, a person within the family. Damn, can y'all hear me? Because there ain't no love right now. I guess y'all just listening and shit. But yeah, so in that video, I talked about. Oh shit! I gotta plug up my chargers. About to die soon. Hold on. Hey. Damn, where's my laptop charger? Oh, that shit was underneath my seat the whole time. Oh my goddamn wild goose chase. Hold on. This shit was under my seat. It's crazy because I looked. Not completely under my seat, but Yo, peace. Can y'all hear me? Cause there is nothing in the chat or anything. Usually when I got this many people, it's comments and everything. Y'all hear me? Is this lagging or something? Yo, can y'all hear me? Hmm? On the phone, yeah. And all right, peace. Oh, okay. Everybody coming in all at once. That's what's up. That's peace. That's peace. I'm liking that. All right. Indeed. KC, peace. Are you new to the channel? I think so. Peace to the God and earth. Peace, divine. Powerborn, peace. Dr. Vinci, peace. Okay. Smell good. Peace. Smell good. Indeed. Peace sound traveling good. All right. Wise, peace, God. You had to see it from a different angle. Indeed. Peace. Yep. That's right. Yeah, because I looked down, but it was like underneath my seat. So it was like Islam has been my cipher ever since. Okay. We'll get further into that. All right. So when the God was saying, hills and mountains, that made me think because one of the last builds, not the last week on Wise Wednesdays, but the build before that, it was talking about zigzag zig and not to get caught up in the zag. You see, zigzag zig is a series of angles. And I know it's not today's alphabet, but we talk about hills and mountains. Specifically, Mount Everest being 29,141 feet high. See, this is the highest point on Earth. Everest isn't the biggest mountain, but it's the highest point. You see what I'm saying? And we also got to understand that sometimes we hit our lowest points too. But that's a part of zigzag zig. Don't get caught up in the zag, whether that's going up or the zag that's going down. Because if you Z, right, Z is a series of angles. So zigzag zig is the same way. So whether this is a zig, don't get caught up in that zag, either going down or going up. Don't get caught up because you know what's next. I understood after a long walk with God. Okay. That speaks. So, anyways, the old Earth is good. She cool right now. So, yeah. Earlier we was talking about how fast does your word travel? Some people seem I don't think some people was in here. Hey Casey, are you new to the channel? Or is this a different name? Peace everyone. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, hook your brother up. Peace, peace, peace. Gotta get that out the way. How fast does your word travel? Does it travel the normal rate of sound? That 1,120 feet per second? All right, peace, Casey. Indeed. Are you a 5%er? Or are you just interested in, what we're talking about? First and foremost, my name is Wise Prince Allah. I know you see that right there. Hold on, right there. Wise Prince Allah. That's my name. I'm a 5%er. I reside in Seattle, Washington. My social security number is 631. All that shit. All that stuff. Okay. So, knowledge. Right quick, bruh. Ah. Ooh, hold on. Hold on. Ooh, wee. Racy. Setting it on fire. If it moves too fast, it may stray away from the foundation, i.e., wisdom before knowledge. This is correct. Have y'all ever played that game Telephone? Where the first person says something? Y'all in a line, right? The first person says something, says it to the next person says something, and by the time you get all the way to the end, okay, that's peace. Been building since born God. Okay. So then you're a 5%er. That's a yes then. So by the time you get to the person at the very end, it's completely different than what the original person said. And now that could all be because someone took what was said and moved too fast. If it moves too fast, it may stray away from the foundation, i.e., wisdom before knowledge. Hey, that is profound. Rishi. Dropping shit, man. Look at you. Dropping it. Indeed. That's peace. Rain, hail, snow, and earthquakes occur within that 1,037 1/3 mile. Indeed. Rain, hail, snow, and earthquakes. occur. Hold on. Let me put that up there right quick, Fashion and Cherry. Yeah. Let me put that up there so y'all can see. Oh, I got you, Rishi. 1037, 1/3, pardon. Indeed. Yeah, I got you. Ooh, hold on. Okay, why is you doing some math in the building? 26 seconds times 1,120 feet per second equals 29,120 feet per second, approximately 29,141 feet, Mount Everest. Everything is mathematics. Okay. Why is you in the building? Yeah. Pretty soon, was you going to be the mathematician? Hold on. Who was the mathematician? Who was the mathematician in Dark Cam's class? I haven't heard the mathematician in a long ass time. That's peace. So like we were saying, right? So in the beginning of this build, right, beginning of this live, I was talking about how that the title takes from, it reminds me of a couple of degrees, right? The knowledge degree and the 1 of 14. Have you not heard that your word shall be bond regardless to whom or what? And then the God degree and the 140. How fast does our planet travel? That's where Rishi said 1,037 1/3 miles per hour. So I think going back to what Rishi was saying, right quick, like it's important, or I should say, it's important not to move too fast. It strays away from the foundation. So think about it, right? Once light leaves the source, right? Light could be reflected and sent somewhere else. It could be stopped in a physical form because light just doesn't pass through the earth. See what I'm saying? Organisms on earth absorb sunlight energy in any way they can. But the rays that, on the outside scope of the earth, right, continues to travel. So it's traveling that 93 million miles to Earth. But then the next planet is Mars, 142 million miles. So that light that hit the Earth isn't the same light that's going to Mars. So my point in that is, like Rishi said, once you give something, like for example, some of the stuff I've been building on or rebuild on, right on here, anybody in the world could see it. Shit, anybody outside the world could see it as long as they have access to YouTube and the internet. So what I share on here can be viewed by anyone. You know? So yeah. If you move too fast, make stray away from the foundation. Wisdom before the knowledge. Indeed. So peace. Y'all got any questions? Anything y'all want to build on? Put the link back in the chat. Oh, man, it's like never enough. I don't get enough sleep, man. I was gonna get some. Well, I don't get enough rest, I should say. I was gonna, take a quick little, snooze-arama. Kids got to get off the bus. Next thing you know, it's about that time to jump on here. So it's like, shit, man. And with this heat, I don't really sleep well in the heat. Divine truth. Yeah, man. He always coming with the questions, man. I love that about the guy. Yeah. Got a heat wave. Yeah. I mean, shit, half the country is either in a heat wave and the other half is flooded as a motherfucker. I usually don't. Yes, sir. Yeah, I usually don't get into this, but I've been. I mean, I built on Dark Cam's class. I asked him about this one time. But as far as prepping, like emergency prepping, all that stuff, preppers. Yeah, I've been doing that for a minute, a little bit. Yeah, it just caught me some some stuff. How do y'all see prepping and preppers before divine truth come with the question, how y'all see that? Because some of us live in places where hurricanes happen. Okay. It's in reference to the 20 miles outside of Mecca where Yaqub was born. All right. Go ahead, G. Like I was saying, some of us live in places where there's some serious natural disasters. And a lot of times people aren't prepared. Look, I'm over here on the West Coast. Yeah, writing your history in advance. I'm over here on the West Coast. We're susceptible to earthquakes and volcanoes. Yeah, look at Mississippi. I think we've all experienced blackouts. FEMA advises that everybody have enough supplies for 3 days. At least 1 gallon of water per person in your house. Per day. Hit the like button. Indeed. I know this. Yeah, failure to plan is planning to fail. My old dad saw that all the time. Said that all the time, par himself. Yeah. If nothing else, 2020 showed us we can't rely on the government. Can't rely on the government. Not to protect us. Can't rely on them. And black folks knew, we couldn't rely on the government for a long time. Yeah. Indeed. Smell good. Indeed. Failure to plan is plan to fail. All right. So divine truth, Allah said it's in reference to 20 miles outside the holy city of Mecca. He didn't put holy, but I did. Mecca, where Yaqub was born. Yeah. So this one, his question is, does the 20 miles have a significance to being too far away from the knowledge? That's that's one way. So the 20 miles could be, that could in our alphabets, right? 20 signifies or applies or is symbolic to the truth or to truth or square. You see what I'm saying? So truth or square. Now, I wasn't there when this particular story was told. I never met Elijah. I never met Farrar. I wasn't there when, in the physical form that I'm in right now. I wasn't there when Yaqub made the devil and when he was born 20 miles outside the holy city of Mecca. But for me, when I see that, I see truth, right? He's a particular ways away from the knowledge and wisdom and stretching the truth. You see what I'm saying? Because the holy city of Mecca, right, is where the knowledge and wisdom of the original man started. And how I see that is wherever a Yakub is created, born, or making the devil, he's taking the truth and twisting it. He's stretching it. Now, that degree, he could have been born 20 miles outside the holy city of Mecca in the year 8,400. That could be actual fact. That could be actual fact. You see what I'm saying? We also got to remember, or, I know some people not going to agree with this. Some people are going to have a problem with what I'm about to say. When I look at the 84, right, or not all the time, but this time, right, because we build it mathematically about that degree, right, and which is the wisdom knowledge degree, who is the founder of, you see what I'm saying? So when I look at that 84, and we had a discussion about degrees and what degrees meant. So I could look at that 84 and then apply it to the 84th degree in 120, which is, what was his idea of making a devil? Answer: it was predicted of him to make the devil 8,400 years before he was born. So he was born with a determined idea of making the people to rule for 6,000 years. Peace. A lot of people don't do that. And what I'm saying that some people may have a problem is that they only look at 120 in the 6 sections that it is. 1 to 10, 1 to 36, 1 to 14, 1 to 40, actual facts, solar facts. The 6 sections. But 120 is a body, right? It's a body. So if you ask me, hey G, how do you break down how do you break down culture, right? Mathematically. I would say culture borns out to be 100. And then you can go, you see, it's training your mind to associate certain things with the number of 120. So the 84, 8,400, I could just look at that 84, go to the 84th degree and be like, yeah. You see what I'm saying? So that's something I said that, people, that kind of got sidetracked, but some people have a problem with that. But I like to, relate it. Also, we look at 120 as sections separated. Sometimes you got to think of it as a whole thing. Sometimes you got to look at it as a whole thing. Yeah. And then you can get, you can break it down. You see, knowledge Borns, born equality. 96, right? The 96th degree in 120 is the understanding equality degree in the 140. Tell us the year, month, and day. Uh, 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 uh. So, no, that's just something I do to, help my mind process it in a different way. But anyways, all right, let's get back to it. My fault. Let's get back to it, right? So we're using what we got to see it. Oh yeah, I know Casey. Yeah, I know. That's why I said some people don't agree. Because I got the 1 of 36 before the 1 of 14. But there's certain things that won't change. And part and self, culture is knowledge, cipher. Part and self. So yeah, culture is knowledge because it's the Earth is 93 million miles away from the sun. It's the 10th in the actual facts. So part and self. I was thinking about another degree. So hold on. There you go. Yep, indeed. Indeed, Casey. Some people got the 1 of 36 after the 1 of 40. But there's certain things that won't change, like, the actual facts. There's some degrees in the mathematics, the supreme math, that goes all the way to the actual facts. Refinement. Refinement is 109. The 109th degree in 120 is light travels at the rate of 1,000 or 186,000 miles per second. Pardon self. You see what I'm saying? So there's certain degrees, or there's certain I don't want to get in that argument again. There's certain principles in supreme math that goes further than all that, unless people are going to say that the actual facts and the solar facts aren't the last two. Then there'll be a completely big issue. But yeah. So actually, let's go to Supreme. There was actually a tornado watch in Love Victory, Vegas. A tornado? Damn. About 2 weeks ago. It's been crazy humid about here this summer. And Vegas is known for dry heat. Been feeling a little like Florida here, G. So are you in touch with are you in tune with Shakanulu? Because I'm originally from Vegas. I was born in Vegas. So originally I'm from Vegas. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know tornado watch. Yeah, I mean shit's crazy. Things is crazy. If you're not preparing, you're behind on the curve. You see what I'm saying? You're behind on the curve. You're at least, right, supposed to have enough water for one gallon per person per day. I say 2 gallons because that 1 gallon is only for you to drink. You see, that 1 gallon per day is just for you to drink. But you also got to wash your hands. You also got to bathe. You also got to brush your teeth. You also got to cook. We use a lot more water than we think. So, how I do it is I prepare 2 gallons per person per day. You with, start off with 3 days, and then you can scale it. So, in my household, there's 7 people. That's 14 gallons of water per day. That's 42 gallons of water for 3 days. Now, that's just like a minor incident. You see what I'm saying? That's like maybe a 3-day blackout, something like that. If you have a situation like Katrina, you couldn't. Where am I putting these supplies? Hey, come on, man. Look, that's crazy. I'm putting, I got places. Dude. So I got 1 to 10, 1 to 36, 1 to 14, 1 to 40 actual facts, solar facts. Indeed, that's how I got it. Nah, I don't got the 1 to 36 last. I know brothers, they have discussions about that. And that's peace. Some of my brothers is like, we want to learn about ourselves before we learn about the devil. Because of 1 to 14, you learn a lot about the devil. You see, also the ease of degrees. Some people form the 1 to 20 just by, numerically. So I'm not one of those paranoid preppers, right? So I have a good amount of room. So I got it. Okay. Yeah. So I got a house, and I got my supplies. I'm fairly new to it. I got supplies, but not enough for the 3 days. I'm building towards it. I don't know if y'all seen inflation is crazy as shit. There's some stuff that, like the produce and all that stuff, man, it's not coming through like it used to. There's been some shortages on avocados over here. There's been some shortages on potatoes. Like, man, it's looking ugly. I've seen the name in the chat, although I have not met him in the physical. Also, to add on respectfully, I got my 1 to 36 before the 1 to 14. Indeed. Yeah, just drinking, not bathing. Yeah, not for bathing. Yeah, you gotta at least have 1 gallon of water per day to drink. You see what I'm saying? 1 gallon a day just to drink. You can go 3 days without water, approximately 3 days without water before you return into the essence. So water is something that people tend to start on first, and then food. But I mean, shelter. Shelter is important. Okay. Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh 1 of 36 is last in the Supreme Wisdom NOI lessons. Yeah. 3.1, 36. Is that the date? That's what you're talking about? Is that March 1st, 1936? November 1st, 1940? Oh, or is that? Oh, okay. I got you. The third degree, the 1 in 36. Okay. And then the 11th degree in the 140. Prophet WD for art. Okay, the Prophet WD for art. Okay. So are you saying that because I see what you're saying, and some people have certain things to say. That's peace. We also not the NOI. Um, in the 1 of 40, right? Tell us, will you sit up at home and wait for that Mr. God to bring you food? That was asked by Farrar, but answered by Elijah. Elijah called him Prophet WD Farrar. Now, in the 1 of 36, of course, I wasn't there. So I would assume that Farrar is saying that. My name is W.F. Muhammad. I came to North America by myself. My uncle was brought over here by a trader 379 years ago. Okay, W.F. Muhammad. Okay, versus the 1 of 40, 11. Okay, we sit up at home. WD Farrar. And then the fourth degree in the 1 of 14. Did you mean to say the fourth degree in the 1 of 14? Born truth, I see it now. Allah was building on about 1 of 10, 1 of 14, 1 of 40, 1 of 36. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I got my degrees how I got it. And that's how I'm gonna teach it. Because, you got WF Muhammad. Yeah, he said that that's what he called himself. WD Farrar is what Elijah called him. Do you think he Farrar is oh shit. I wasn't even really paying attention to the name. Sa'abd Allah. Peace. I wasn't even paying attention to the name. We are once again practitioners of Elijah's teaching. Oh, those are some interesting words. Knowledge. What do you mean about that? Practitioner of Elijah's teachings. Which teachings? I'm going to say that the Nation of Islam does everything right and exact. Okay. Everything right and exact, but what does that got to do with the order in which we got 120? Yeah, what does that got to do with the order in which we got 120? Because how I got it is still right and exact. I can explain why it's most important. I can explain why it's important to have the 1 to 36 in the order that I got it, right? Because as you're leaving the 1 to 10, the first degree is, you learning who you are as God, right? And then you learn who the devil is and all this other stuff. And then the next section of 120 for me is learning the history of my people. Now, okay, it may not have been the way that Elijah structured it. That's peace, whatever. But that has no bearing on my understanding of 120. So it is right and exact. Because I can show and prove why I have it the way I got it and why it's important for the young to have it that way. Casey. Hey, Casey, what's your righteous name? Nation of Islam teaches wisdom, knowledge, understanding. That's important too. Because if we're gonna say we gotta do it how the Nation of Islam did it, that Nation of Islam, right? Then we can we're not gonna have knowledge, wisdom, understanding. You see what I'm saying? We're not gonna have knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Hey, smell goods. Why you say it like that? Right, Wise. Were you talking to me or Wise you? Hold on, what's that? Is Wise you been in here? Yeah, it's been a minute since he replied. Yeah, so why you say it like that? Smells good. Are you we do not follow the man. Elevate, build, and add to the cipher. So 14th and the 1 to 14. Okay. What's the meaning of MGT and GCC? Okay. This train unit was named by the prophet WD Farrar. Yes, again, this is Elijah saying what his name is. Yeah, for recognizing who was in here. Yeah, yeah, that's funny. Yeah, cause like I was just looking, and then it just didn't click until I was like, "Oh shit, hey, that's him." That's funny. Yeah, but remember, you have to remember that is Elijah, or not Elijah, Elijah answering that. That is Elijah. What is his own self? His own self is a righteous Muslim, right? So his own self now is Farad saying my name is W.F. Muhammad, or is he saying my name is the Prophet W.D. Farad? Because all the examples where you said W.F. Muhammad, that's him saying that's his name. And he told people different names because the FBI was after him. He told people different names. I mean, that's the story that, I got. But Elijah was calling him the prophet W.D. Farrar. Because then, listen, what are you going to say about the culture freedom cipher degree in the 140? Yeah, I already said that right now he's smell good. Right now he's coming with some good stuff. Not like the bullshit last time he was saying, but this time he's coming with some good stuff. Which nation of Islam are you talking about? Or which nation of Islam was teaching wisdom knowledge? That's definitely the NOI. For all seen Allah. I'm about to change it now that I quit drinking. Elijah teaches wisdom knowledge. Yeah. Oh, all seen for himself. All seen Allah. Okay. I'm about to change it now that I quit drinking. Oh, what did that name have to do with you drinking? The original nation is the Nation of Islam. The NOI is not a name of a gang. Okay. Are you saying the original nation of Islam is the Nation of Islam, Elijah Nation of Islam? We draw this we draw these lessons up to the best. There's only one nation, the rest are so called. Who named the training unit? Yeah, the training unit was named by the Prophet WD for R. Oh yeah, smell good. I'm not about to lose no time searching for that which does not exist. Then he introduced himself. What are you talking about? As I said, look, I got it how I got it. That's it. Peace to Farad. Peace to Elijah. But look, we the 5%. We not the Nation of Islam that Elijah built. We're not them. Called him WD Farrar in lesson 1 and 2. Are you talking about Lost Sound Muslim lesson 1 and 2? Yeah, but why would you introduce yourself last? You're supposed to do that first. You just gonna let you just gonna let this person keep calling you the wrong name? Don't you think that's crazy? So you just gonna let the person say the wrong name for 2 long ass sessions? That's 54 degrees in a 1 to 14. In a 1 to 40. 54 degrees. You telling me Farrar's like, nah, homie. Also, don't forget, in interviews, he calls him Master Farrar Muhammad. WD, I came to North America by myself. My name is WF Muhammad. I came to North America by myself. Yeah, but what you're saying is cool, but remember, there's actual footage of Elijah talking about Farrar. They call him Master Farrar Muhammad. And again, people, the FBI specifically, was looking for him. I mean, he changed his name a few times. Peace, God, divine justice. Peace. Peace. I always seen the 136 as a conversation, just him and Elijah chopping it up. That yeah, I heard it was in the barbershop and some portion of the 136 wasn't between those two. I wasn't there, so yeah, so Abdullah, yeah, 120 is not religion, it's facts. Not all of it's facts, buddy. Because even in your supreme wisdom, it's nearly correct. So nobody, it's not facts. Matter of fact, hold on. I'm about to. All right, quick. Oh shit. Oh, I got distracted with something. I was looking at the world map. I was going to share it. Okay, so my uncle was brought over 379 years, established time 1933, 1934. Okay, what's your point? What's your point? Yep, I forgot. I didn't see that. I say this respectfully. You can come in the name of whoever you want. That still doesn't make you one of us or a part of this nation. I mean, this is facts. He don't come in my name. So people get information off the internet and be thinking they know. Look, they be having their books wide open. I know some of the trolls do that. They have their books wide open. Whenever I talk about degree, they just look. They're like, "Ugh, you got to say word by word." Or, you said it wrong. I'm the 120 police. Look, man, we not religious. People have the order of 120 how they have it. Look, as long as the student enrollment's first, I don't give a shit what order you got it in, man. I really don't care. As long as the degrees is in the order it's supposed to be in. Now, if you tell me in the 1 to 40, your wisdom build degree is who is that mystery God? And it's actually who is that mystery God? Then we got a problem. Then then we got a problem. But that whole arguing about which one you have first and all, look, man. Look, that's something we study. We keep and we put on memory, all that good stuff. That's not our teachings. Like my brother Darkim said, 120 is the wonderful world of Elijah Muhammad. Yeah. Hey, look, say it louder for the people in the back. Indeed, they teach what they teach, and we teach what we teach. And it looks like they need to come over here and be retaught because some of that stuff ain't Elijah's teaching. We both original people with the same history. Depends on what you talk about, what history you talk about. You see, 30, tell what and how. I don't, yeah, I don't have that degree. I don't think there's any degree in 120 that's tell what and how. Okay, listen. Yeah, I know I was making a big deal 2 videos ago about, being understanding, having understanding. But look, man, that shit go both ways. We both original people with the same history. Nah. Unless your father's name was Pedro Gomez, and Pedro Gomez came from Cuba, and you was born in Las Vegas, Nevada, we don't got the same history. You won't even tell us who you are. How the hell you want to tell me we got the same history? I don't know who the hell you are. 120 is based on Quran history? How come there's no surahs in 120 then? God Divine Justice. Yeah, Far, my nephew. Peace to Fard. He did his thing. Peace to him. He did his job. But his dad, who sent him, is my brother. Don't forget that. Farrar came to do a job that my brother sent him to do. All praise is due to Farrar. He did his thing. That's peace. But look, man, he did his job, and that's it. What he didn't do is come to all the ghettos in America and taught the black man was God. That's what Allah did. All praises due to Farrar, praises due to Elijah. Those are brothers. Well, Elijah is my brother. Farrar, he's my nephew. He's a good nephew. I'm proud of him. He's a good nephew. But he's my nephew. See, you little too fascinated with Farrar. Just be more worried about your brother. And look, I know we like to get a little weird and controversial, but is it weird for me to say that I feel like Alfonso was my little brother? Is that weird? I look at Alfonso as my little brother. Yeah, 120 is based on Quran history, but unless like which Quran are you talking about? Which Quran you talking about? You surely not talk about the Quran in the knowledge degree in the 1 to 40. Actual fact. Peace. Bujan, peace. 793rd in the building. Peace to the God, earth, and all civilized. My G, West Coast wise, regulated on Wise Wednesdays. No questions. Peace to my royal universal fam. Peace. Yeah, man. Give the gab. Look, Alfonso, he probably my little brother. And look, and don't use this against me. I know you guys like to use shit against me, but don't use this against me.
I didn't have time to put on because your son takes forever.
You said my son take forever?
Yeah.
Why? What do you do?
Okay, they will get you stuck as well.
Dang, you got the neighbors all looking at you.
Okay.
Well, I'm supposed to dip it? You only made me two?
See if you like.
See if I like it? Why? What's wrong with it? You put anthrax in it? Thank you. Well, you made cauliflower?
There's only one bag.
You put cauliflower in here?
Everybody want to see you eating.
I'm gonna fit. Yeah, I'm gonna put on turn the camera off. Yeah, the guacamole make it. This guacamole suck. It makes it taste weird. Can you give me like a spoon or something? I wrote the Holy Quran. Mm-hmm. Which Muhammad in the born in knowledge had a cipher degree 114. My favorite degree, Muhammad, like Jesus, Musa, and Yaqub described time. We in Allah's time. This is a strange tribe. They need like salt. Huh?
In the box.
No, the ingredients in the burrito. Thank you. Nah, son. So you're saying that the Muhammad in the born degree is the same Muhammad in the knowledge at a cipher degree? Interesting. So yeah, listen. I know this is we can get like that, all right? We can do this. Alfonso is my little brother. Cause you see how you see because remember we never met Alfonso. We've only heard second, third hand stories of Alfonso. Elisha never met Alfonso. So check this out. I don't know about y'all, but that 379 years, the ritual man was traveling before that to America. But let's just say that John Hardy Calkins' time, right? Not the 1619, but the 1555. Let's just talk about that. Matter of fact, let's not go into there. Sa Abdullah would just, look at it and, get like a hard on or something. You are the knowledge degree, huh? What, you the Pacific Ocean? Are you WF Muhammad? Are you Mercury? Or you talk about the original man? Maybe you talk about the Quran. It shouldn't be this fair poking fun at you. My fault if you heard me smacking. It's these big black Negro lips sucking off the white man's ear. So, all right. Well, do we got any more questions? Anything y'all want to build on? If not, we're going to wind this down. So let me know. How fast does your word travel? Damn, I need some floss. Faster went up the liquor. Peace of the gods. Okay, so looks like things slowing down. All right, well, appreciate y'all sharing your time with your brother. Man, I got a whole bunch of shit in my teeth. Look like I've been doing some cocaine. Licking my teeth like that, huh? All right, but anyways, appreciate everybody coming through. Peace of the gods, peace of the earths, peace of the babies. Like, subscribe, share. Appreciate y'all, coming out, sharing this time with a brother. All right. I'll see y'all later. Peace. And also, peace to all the civilized people around the universe. Peace.